The thing that is remarkable for me with the Niners, as I look at this team, for if we're watching during a game to kind of predict what's going to happen, they are very cutting edge in the way that they do their blocking schemes. That's something that we discussed. And something that's cutting edge the first couple of seasons can really, it's like a new saw blade. It will cut you faster and well. But as it dulls and people figure it out, that's where it can really backfire against you. So thankfully, in San Francisco, they had the guy who makes the new saws in terms of the new innovations of that running game, and places that are just trying to copy it don't do it very well. And where I'm getting with this is the Niners are a very run first team, and putting themselves with Trey Lance makes them more of a run first team, especially initially. So if this is a team that, when you look at how their defense is constructed, it led the team in unblocked sacks. And it is unlikely that they will have twice as many as the second place team as they did last year. And again, that's from Football Outsiders. They also were the absolute best pass defense when the ball traveled less than 15 yards in the air, but the absolute worst pass defense when it traveled more than 15 yards in the air.
Yeah, and that's a big issue because you got Stafford in the division, who we know, historically speaking, can just take the ball and do whatever he wants. And now the Rams have Allen Robinson. They also have Cooper Kupp coming back. They don't really have anybody at tight end, but when we're speaking about the two guys, Allen Robinson and Cooper Kupp, I mean, to say that those are Stafford's best receivers when he's had Kelvin Johnson in the past, I hate to say it, but it's true that he has now two guys. Because when you look at Allen Robinson in Chicago, it was he could get the ball and do crazy things with it, but Stafford will get them the ball if he's healthy. You also have Kyler Murray, who, if he's not running, he's going to just chuck the ball too. And Hollywood Brown can run really, really fast. DeAndre Hopkins, when he comes back, is really, really good. So if their defense isn't up to snuff past a certain yardage, it's going to be difficult to keep themselves in the game if they're run first and Trey Lance is not able to make his read progressions.
Yeah, if you don't get a lead early, it's the problem.
And that's what makes me worry.
Can you bring it back?
And and Rich from the Giants, talked about playing from behind a lot. And so I think that the question in terms of Trey Lance's development, and I mean, by no means am I an expert in quarterback development, but playing from behind when you're trying to make read progressions, when you're expected to be the next big thing, is really damaging for a quarterback. And I think it could be seen in a lot of these younger quarterbacks that are coming up in the league, is that you get put on the Jets and you're expected to be the guy. You're not given time to go through your reads. You're playing from behind constantly, so you're not able to see the game script from the other side.
The challenge is the game script. That's exactly it. If the defense knows what you're going to do, it is very hard to be able to counter them. And that's where the Niners have built themselves in a great way to finish up this segment on the Niners, is that if they do get a lead early on you, because of the ability to run the ball, it can snuff the clock out really easily. However, it requires their pass rush to get home. Welcome to Local Football Flavor, where we talk to local fans to get the real information of what's going on with their team.